Tony, we found out yesterday that the panel that the SFA put together thought your goal, well, the third goal should have stood. Does it get frustrating now when you hear these things after the event, or are you getting kind of used to it now?
I think the more frustrating part is we've probably been on the wrong side of a few now. I think we've got a system in place with VAR that is foolproof. I think 99% of the time you should get the right results, and I think there's probably too many every week now that there's wrong. I think we spoke with Willie Coleman at the start of the season, and Willie was brilliant. He said everything that was right. He's been open, he's been honest, he's been clear, but I think it's the decisions getting made aren't good enough. I think I said to Kevin Clancy during the game, I felt that he should have been sent to the screen because how long the check took. I knew there was no contact. I had my arm up at Butland's ear. When he's went to punch it, it looks as if there's a touch, but you can see that now that there's not. The wind obviously plays a big part in it, and it was a great ball for Andy, but I think I said to him during the game, and he's one of the better referees, by the way, for me he's one of the best referees in the country, and I said to him how long it takes to check that. Obviously there's an maybe aye, maybe no, and he didn't get the chance to correct it. Whoever seen it in VAR didn't do it, but that's life. Obviously we're not going to start crying about it. We've got a game on Thursday, and you've asked me the question, that's why I'm speaking about it, but I don't really want to speak about it because it happens. The best time I had with everyone was in the Championship last year, because there was no VAR, there was no you win some, you lose some, you maybe have 2 mistakes for you and 2 mistakes against you, it evens itself out. But going back to the Dan Casey one, something like that shouldn't happen. And then that yesterday, it's not. 99% of the people that aren't involved with Motherwell Rangers will see what that is, and 100% of the people that weren't involved with Motherwell and Kilmarnock would have seen Dan Casey's for what it is. So I think we're not far away from getting it right. It's just we need to fix something. I don't know what it is, I'm no expert, but
is that maybe just in a general sense? For example, do the goalkeepers get too much protection? Is that?
No, I don't think that's true. I think you see the goal down south with Mateta, where he holds that at Ramsdale. I genuinely haven't touched Butland. I think it's the wind's played a big part. Butland's a top goalie, and sometimes things like that happen. We all make mistakes as players, and I just think I think it should have been given. My opinion. Maybe it doesn't, who knows, a lot of people might not think, but what I've seen, the general consensus is it probably should have been given. But look, we're not going to cry about it, we're not going to keep talking about it because we've got a game against Hearts on Thursday, and I do think we've been on the bad end, the wrong end of a few. I think we've probably been the most hard done by team in the league, but we'll just continue smiling and working hard and go on with it.
Is that the key, not to let these things kind of be in your mind when you go into games anymore?
No, we can't control that. There's not much we can do about it, and look, I know the manager will be livid about it because he sees it from the side more than us, and I can't really speak for the club. He's the one that you should ask for the club, because I'm just getting on with my job and playing, but I could imagine he's angry because he's seen his players put everything into the games, and he may be getting a couple of decisions that are affecting matches.
How do you look ahead to Hearts? Obviously they're where they are in the league, but going to Tynecastle, is it just as tricky a prospect as usual? Do you have to have that in your head when you're going there?
Tynecastle's one of the most hostile grounds in the country. It's probably when the fans are with them, it's amazing for them, and when they're against them, it's hard for them, and that's just the way it is. You need to be strong in the head to play for Hearts. It's one of their teams, and I enjoyed my time. I've got some players in the changing room who'll say the same, and no, it was a good time for me at Hearts, and I seen the backing when going well. I think we were maybe 3rd or 4th when I was there, and I think it was our 2nd year up for the Championship. We had a good squad, and it wasn't perfect for me in terms of time. I wanted to get back down the road, but I knew how good a place it was.
In terms of this stretch of games you've had, you've obviously Celtic, Rangers, now going to Tynecastle. I mean, how physically demanding is that for you as a set of players, especially with the amount of injuries you've still got as well?
Yeah, I think physically demanding, probably not. I wouldn't say that, because we've trained hard as a group. We're training as hard as any team I've played with. We're asked a lot, and the demands are there, and you can see where we are on the table, why, and I think injury wise, again, you'd need to ask the manager, because I can only focus on myself and I can't really say anything about the players around me being injured. But I think we're in a really good shape in terms of how fit we are, and I think that's credit to the manager and his backroom staff.
Is this as good you felt in that sort of physical space since you came back to the club?
Yeah, absolutely. The manager worked me for 4 months. We spoke about it a few times, and I wanted to get back in the team, so I worked as hard as I could. He asked things of me and I tried to give more, and this is probably the best I've felt in a long time in terms of happiness and in terms of playing. I had a good year last year and I felt fit and I felt happy, but it's good to be back here playing.
How important has the manager been in that? Because he's did that with a couple of players, not just strikers, and he's taken them in after maybe a difficult spell or a tough spell elsewhere, and managed to boost confidence and get them back playing again regularly.
He's been brilliant. I can't speak high enough of him. He's been good with me tactically, even the way he speaks to you, and you can see he loves the game, and it's a joy to be here. I've said that. It's a place where I enjoy playing my football, and my family enjoy me being here, and it's good to work under him.
You want to obviously now build on this run of games you've had as well. Is that the key for you now? Or?
Yeah, we've got a very good forward line. I think they showed it the other day when I never played, and we all need to chip in and give our own stamp towards the team, and I think we will. I think we will for the next kind of 4 or 5 weeks will be important for us all.
You mentioned Hearts, the crowd, if they're with you, they're great. If it's against you, is that maybe the key to this game? Because what happened the other day for them, if you can get on top early on and frustrate them as well, does that help you as an away team?
I think you probably just need to stick to your own game plan and hope that it's going well, and hope that our fans are there singing with us, and maybe it's a bit harder for them at their place. But like I said, it's a hard place to go when they're winning and they're flying. It is rocking, and yeah, we'll just need to wait and see what Thursday brings.